ma'am. It's very nice to meet you.
Hi.
You're speaking with USA Fox. Welcome to the channel. I'm here to give a voice to the voiceless. May I have your name?
My name is Sara.
Okay. How old are you, Sarah?
I'm 31.
All right, all right. Where are you from?
I'm from Jersey, Long Beach Island.
Long Beach?
Long Beach Island.
Island. Okay.
But it's a little bit south of Seaside Heights. But I've been out here for 7 years.
Okay, okay. Kind of loud out in Kensington.
What's that?
I said it's kind of loud out in Kensington, isn't it?
Yep, always is.
What was it like growing up out there?
It was alright. Life was interesting. Family was chaotic, but it was just really nothing to do but the beach and just hang out. Started smoking weed earlier, so there's really drugs in the summer.
I'm sorry, I couldn't really hear you. I said I couldn't really hear you.
It was just family was chaotic, and it was just the beach to do in the summer, and the rest of the season was cold and boring.
What led you to come out here, Kensington, Philadelphia?
I always wanted to come out here. I like the diversity, and there's always something to do. It seems like, well, so I thought, but it wasn't exactly what it was cracked up to be. So I'm here. I moved to Florida, but I'm trying to go back. It's a place made me everything I never thought I would be. I'm not very happy with myself.
Right, right. How long have you been out here in Kensington for?
7 years. I've been all over Philly, but I'm always coming back here for that one thing.
That one thing?
Yeah, my addiction.
And what drugs are you currently addicted to?
I'm on, well, fentanyl, tranq, whatever, heroin out here. Trying to get off of it. It's been not fun for a very long time now, but having an apartment and just being by myself is hard to manage it all and try to get off drugs at the same time. I have pets to watch, so I can't just leave.
Wow. How long have you been addicted to these substances for?
Since I was 25. I lived over on Helen in Somerset, and they were always asking me, are you good, Ma, are you good? And I was like, come on, I live here, stop really pushing that on me. And I have a couple mental disorders, I have bipolar disorder, so I was having, a rough couple weeks, and he gave me a sample, and it was, as they say, off to the races. And it's been back and forth ever since.
What could you say that roller coaster's been like?
Messy, torturous, disastrous, heartbreaking. I've lost pretty much all my loved ones, and I married the drug over the man.
Do you ever see yourself kicking this addiction soon?
Yeah, I'm trying to get things in line right now. I'm so tired of it. And my ex would always ask me when I wanted to go to detox, like, how does he know that I'm ready? And you can't be forced. So I've twisted a rag. I'm so done with it. I'm just I feel like that's all I do all day long is come and cop. And get high and nothing gets accomplished and everything's falling apart. And I spent all this time trying to hold it together, and I'm just pretending and wasting more time instead of admitting that there's a real problem here.
What's a normal day like out here for you?
Starts off all right, get what I need, and help some people out when I can, and then I get robbed or in a fist fight or jumped or it's all downhill. You gotta really come and go real quick. You can't stay out here. Sometimes days go by, and like I said, I have an apartment. Like, what am I doing out here instead of at home? But you get caught up in it. What do they call it? In the mix.
You're caught up in the mix, huh? Of things. Kensington, pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever be here at 31. And at 41, I better be somewhere far, far away from this mess with a few years under my belt of sobriety. Hopefully almost 10.
I know that's right. What you want to do with your life once you get sober?
I want to go to real estate, take a class in Temple. Mm-hmm. And they claim to be the second best class in the United States. And I have a couple of trust funds, so I'm trying to get through that mess and get on the right path. I have all the resources, I'm not using them. Okay. But I'd like to flip houses and be a landlord maybe, and a good one, because the ones I've had are sloppy, as they call them, slumlords. But I have a few plans, and I I'm wasting a lot of time, and you don't have time. You don't know how many days you get, and I've wasted a lot of that time and lost a lot of loved ones not
Sorry. You
utilizing
can make
that.
up for time wasted one day at a time, you know? Just got to work
Sometimes
at it.
it's just a moment at a time.
But like you said, back to your addiction. How much are you using daily, would you say?
Anywhere from like 4 to 6 bags, but sometimes I try to like really get busy doing things that are productive, and I'll use like 1 or 2.
Okay. Okay, 1 or 2.
Thankfully, I've never shot. I could never use needles. I'm like deathly afraid, but they say that you don't come back from that. But I hope that there are some that do.
Have you ever overdosed from using these drug substances?
Yeah, 4 times.
You said 4?
Yeah. And my ex, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Christopher. He saved me every time.
All right. Oh, who saved you? I'm sorry.
My ex-boyfriend, we were together for 7 years. We came out here to Philly together. We broke up last year because I chose drugs over him, and he couldn't do it anymore. He never got high. There's only so much a person can take, and we're selfish. We think that we're only hurting ourselves. We don't see the whole clear, big picture. It's a long line of pain and suffering.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear you all the way. You know, it's loud under this train. Did you say, is he still around?
What's that?
Your ex-boyfriend, or is he?
Yeah, he's around. He lives in South Philly.
Oh, okay.
But it's hard when you are with somebody for 7 years straight and then you just don't see him ever again.
You still speak to him?
Once in a blue moon. I think I've spoken to him 4 times in the last year and a half.
Is he sober?
Yeah.
He's waiting for you to get sober.
But I don't know how much longer he's going to wait. People have to live their own lives too, you know?
How are you managing to afford your drug substances?
I boost a lot. And having an apartment has its...
Loud train. You said booster, and what else?
And having an apartment has its perks too. It's like kind of like a get high house. And people will pay me to do so. And so I make...
You charge them?
Yeah. But I have a nice apartment, thankfully. It's not a bando or a trap house like that. I mean...
If you don't mind me asking, how you managed to afford your apartment, or how
I had another trust fund I paid for. But,
a trust fund? Okay.
yeah, I got lucky with that.
Okay. Now, have you been to the hospital at all? Do you get checkups? You know, dealing with addiction and all. I know sometimes these drugs, they got poisonous substances. You can get abscesses and all types of stuff.
Thankfully, I mean, I get like little tranquilizers once in a while, but it's I just got them for the first time in like a year. So I'm doing good with that. I get tested for like, you know, the HIV trucks and everything, and make sure I'm good. I get that every like 2 months. And I've had no problems, no concerns.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're keeping up with your health.
Yeah, you have to. It's so funny. People are always like, "Are those your teeth? I love your teeth." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, I've got them. I never knew that was a thing until I came out here.
Yeah,
lose
a
them
lot
quickly.
of people don't have teeth out here.
Some people, I've talked to some people in just a year, they've lost all their teeth. I couldn't imagine doing that. I think like you know, if you're pregnant, I would stop doing all drugs. If I'm losing my teeth or something like that, I'd have to quit just like that.
What's the craziest thing you've seen or witnessed out here during your 7
Oh,
years?
jeez. I mean, I've seen people die. I've been jumped by 7 or 8 people at a time. Watch people all night long casing each other out. And, like, it's funny, they like mirror each other. Whoever's nodding out, and they straight up robbing each other. I've been in gunfire and all kinds of. It's not normal, but people are out here so long that it isn't normal to them. This doesn't go on everywhere. But I don't know. I don't really have to sit and think that way. There's a lot. Every day there's something crazy going on.
You think it'll ever change?
I don't know. The police crackdown, it's like slowing the drugs down, but I mean, they're always going to find another way. You're not stopping them, you're making them smarter. But I don't think, no. I don't think the Kensington will change. I think it might slow up, but I think this is what it's going to be. It has been for a long time.
How do you think you're going to manage to get up out of this?
I had moved to Florida and I fell in love with it. I found myself, I figured out what I wanted to do in life. The hurricane actually that came, Hurricane Ian, destroyed all the properties I was looking at set up with a realtor, so I had to come back. But yeah, I'd like to move back down to Florida and stay put. I didn't want to come back here at all.
You got family down there, you said?
I did, but they moved back up to Jersey. I don't know why, but I'll stay down there and figure it out like I have here.
Florida might be, the best bet for you. You think you can
What's
stay?
that?
I said Florida probably be the best bet for you. You think you can get?
It's always
stay
warm.
sober?
Imagine having Thanksgiving on the beach. It's beautiful. Christmas is still warm. It gets cold in the morning, but by noontime it's like 55 to 65 degrees. And yeah, it was perfect. I need to get out of here, and my whole family, they want me out of here. As little as they talk to me, they know this is not where I'm supposed to be.
What advice would you get a youth out here ripping and running the streets? What would you tell them?
Get out of here, stop what you're doing. Guns are not a joke. Fighting is not a joke. You don't know who you're messing with. You don't know what somebody's gonna do. You think you know people and you really don't. Get an education, get out of here. Go make something of yourself in your life. This isn't all that there is cracked up to be here. And it's unfortunate the kids that have grown up here, that's all they know. Go find yourself. Go find something better. You're going to fall in love with yourself somewhere else.
Do you have any kids, Sarah?
No, I do not. Thank God.
Thank God. You plan on having any?
I'd like to, yeah, but I'd like to get myself situated first. Thank God for that one, because I can barely take care of myself. I've never been able to imagine having children with what I do.
If you can make 3 wishes right now, what would they be?
I wish for myself to get up out of this addiction and quickly get to where I want to be. I wish for other people to find themselves also, and not, it's, I don't know. I just wish for everybody to find the better in themselves and loosen up their pockets out here, man, and put some money in these people's pockets. It's really rough out here, especially in that situation. Mm-hmm. It's sad to see what we see. People have $2 in their pockets all day long, and it's just heartbreaking. It really is. I just want better for everybody everywhere.
Does your family know you're in this circumstance? Are they aware that you're in Kensington?
No, they don't. They know I used to get high, but I haven't talked to them in a couple years. So, yeah, they don't know where I'm at right now.
How do you think they'll feel if they was to see this interview?
Probably cry, break down and cry.
Probably break down and cry.
They're tough people, but they got soft spots. They seen this, especially my dad.
You think they want to come out here and rescue you?
I was gonna say, I think they'd come out and get me. But I don't know, maybe they're meant to see this. And maybe that'll help.
Are you religious at all?
Yeah, I definitely believe in God. I just do my own thing privately, We all have our own ways of keeping the faith. But yeah, I pray to God every day. And He's doing something. But I just gotta look to the bigger picture. Hopefully we all can.
I'd like to thank you for your time, Sarah. You've been a wonderful interviewee for me. God bless you. I'll be praying for you.
Thank you. God bless.
Hi, guys. USA Fox here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.